Alright, this video will cover how to find the equation for the nth term of a geometric sequence. This is actually easier than finding a specific term. In order to write the equation for the nth term of a geometric sequence, we need to know two things. We need to know the first term, in this case 0.5, and we need to know the common ratio. So in this case, every single time we are multiplying by 4. So r would equal 4, and a sub 1 is 0.5. From there, we are taking our general equation, which is the same every single time. A sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1, and we're plugging in those two numbers. So a sub 1 is 0.5. I like to put r in parentheses just because it's good practice. R is 4. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the equation. There's nothing more to it. Let's do another one. Now this one is a little bit trickier because we don't have the first term. We need the first term in order to write the equation. So this now becomes a two-step problem. Okay, here we have the fourth term, meaning if we let n equal 4, then we can figure out the first term by plugging into our equation. So our first step, step 1, is to find the first term. So a sub n equals a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1 power. In this case, if n is 4, then a sub n would be our 5. So 5 equals a sub 1 times 6 to the 5 minus 1 power. So 5 minus 1 means that we are looking at 6 to the 4th power. And 6 to the 4th power is 1296. Excuse me. So, from there, all we have to do to find our value. Oh, I did that completely wrong. Everybody's just letting me get away with that. I think we're going to start this video over. No, we're not. Screw it. We need to go back because there's a typo here. I know I don't make those very often, but I did this time. N is not 5. N is 4. That should be 4 minus 1 or 6 to the 3rd. 6 to the 3rd is 216. So, again, we've gotten it to this point. This point is a one-step equation. We need to divide by 216. But Mr. Wills, 5 divided by 216 is an ugly fraction. So what? You're not calculating anything with it. You just need to know that the first term is 5 over 216. Then we are going to turn around and find the equation. Again, to find the equation, we only need to know two things. We need to know the first term, which we just said is 5 over 216, and we need to know the common difference, which the problem gives as being 6. From there, all we have to do is plug in. So a sub n is a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1. We're leaving a sub n, we're leaving n. We're plugging in 5 over 216 and 6. So a sub n is 5 over 216 times 6 to the n minus 1 power. That is the equation. Next video will cover geometric mean.